Hello everyone, my name is Laura3is3me, and today we are going to be playing Digital, a love story. Now this isn't a horror game, and it's more text-based, and I have played it before, but it's kind of a neat game with a cool story behind it. So, let's get started. What is your screen name? Laura3is3me. What is your real name? Don't worry, this information won't be shared with anyone else, so be honest. First name? Laura. I'm going to use an alias. At least I think that's how you say it. Stars come out. Brother Android. This is my jam. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. It's really soft, but it works. Alright, messages. Welcome to your new Amy. Congratulations, you've got your brand new Amy workbench up and running. Here are a few things you might need to know to get started. Alright, I already know these things. If you want to pause, read them, you're more than welcome to. Using your new modem. Hey Laura, so you have your computer set up. I thought for Mr. Array's kid I'd throw in a little something extra. There's a dialer for your modem attached to the message. If you plug it into the phone line, you can use it to dial BBSs. Just make sure not to run up your dad's phone bill with long-distance calls, okay? Here's a local BBS I recommend looking at. There's the number. Enjoy, George Wong. I wonder how this guy knows us. I mean, I don't think we ever figure it out. I haven't exactly finished the game, but please enter the local dialer, the local number you wish to dial. Let's see if I can get my words right. 698-5519. Dial. Lovely little sound there. I never actually had... Sorry about that. I never actually had to deal with dial-up, so... At least I don't remember having to. I'm going to turn up the volume a little. Just a little. That way you guys can hear it. Just step back in the background. Lake City Local, let's log in. New. And my password is going to be Alex. Thank you for registering. You're welcome. BBS, frequently asked questions. What is a BBS? Why, that's an awfully dumb question. I guess I'm an awfully dumb person. In case you couldn't tell, you're on one right now. A BBS is short for Bulletin Board System, where people come together online to post messages, share software, download text files, hold debates, and more. Oh my. First poem. You wrote me a love letter, promising that every word is true, but I'm confused by the signature, so remind me, who are you? Is it any good? It's the first time I've ever written a poem before, so be brutally honest. Please, I really like to understand poetry better. Oh, I'm sorry, my words are just totally messed up. I was gonna make a comment on her poem. I am a bit of a short story, novel, poetry nerd. So that's actually a pretty bad poem, at least I think. Maybe you guys are like, oh, it's amazing, but I highly doubt it. Computer viruses. The first computer virus appeared on ARPANET back in the 70s, called the Creeper. It traveled across every open system onto the network it could connect to, spawned a copy of itself, then dumped the phrase, "I'm the Creeper, catch me if you can," to the screen. Eventually, a program called the Reaper was developed to clear the infection. It worked in the exact same way, spreading like a virus across every available system on the network, self-replicated, and deleted the Creeper wherever it could be found. It's kind of cool. Home. New private messages. Oh yeah. Read to first poem from Amelia. I do suppose you're right. Thanks, I appreciate your directness. I'll have to keep that in mind for my next attempt. To tell you the truth, I'm really glad you replied. Nobody else really had anything worthwhile to say, just some compliments that were obviously false, and asking if I was really a girl. Why would anyone ask a question like that? But you seem nice, Laura 3 is 3 me, and much better than that. Thank you. You are welcome, Amelia. For those of you who don't know, she and I end up having a bit of a romance kind of thing. So the main character is supposed to be a guy, but obviously I'm not. Oh well. No, not at all. ARPANET's basically a big government computer network, also called the Internet. Well, it used to be military anyway, and it was back in the 70s. Now, the military has a separate network, MILNET, and the ARPANET/Internet is just government researchers and college computers. Right now, it's just a couple hundred nodes, with maybe a few thousand people accessing it in total, but it's growing way faster than most give it credit for, especially now that it's opening to commerce. By 1998, there'll probably be thousands of computers on it. That's pretty neat stuff, really. Huh. That is actually kind of cool. I mean, I don't know any sort of computer history either. My dad tried to make me read a computer book when I was younger. Didn't exactly turn out all that well. But yeah. So, Lake City local, blah, blah, blah. I don't need to reply to that. New private messages. I'm going to look at the private messages first. Self-confidence. Oh, I know exactly what you mean. I really do feel the same way all the time, you know. A lot of hackers have this very strong sense of self-identity, and I'm very envious of that. They're certain of things, and I've learned very quickly not to be certain of anything. But I wish I could be. Does that make sense to you? I kind of think that this is cool, the way she's like, they're very certain of things, and I've learned very quickly not to be certain of anything. And I think that's very true. You can't be certain of anything, really. That's my little deep moment for this video. Close out. BBS frequently asked questions. How many people are on the BBS? Well, that varies depending on which you're on. It can be anywhere from dozens to over 100 users. Some will only allow one person to dial in at any single time. Others have as many as 10 phone lines, letting many people stay online at once. Some are even further connected. Some are bigger networks like FidoNet or the Internet, connecting thousands of BBSs together all across the entire world. Hang on. Give me a sec, guys. I'm real sorry for this. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, some are even further connected to bigger networks like FidoNet or the Internet, connecting thousands of BBSs together all across the entire world. Yep, that's fabulous. Thank you. Orfeo, I guess. Computer viruses. Viruses didn't really hit the big time until they left the networks, and in 1981 a virus infecting floppy disks was released into the wild, slowly letting itself be passed around disk by disk. Now anyone with an Apple II could be a target. But it wasn't until last year, in late 1987, that a virus was actually destroyed data was discovered on a closed network. Is it only a matter of time before destructive viruses spread to the general public? Only time can tell, but this scary prospect is all too possible. And it pretty much has become possible. At least I believe so. I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I'm not computer savvy, and I'll probably say it about 20 million times more before this video is done. Well, maybe not, because I'm running out of time, so I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. Like and favorite if you enjoyed. Much appreciated. Bye!